Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm Arif, your financial freedom journey partner. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you a great news that is this month my stock portfolio hit almost $230,000. So I am 32 years old and I started investing almost 3.5 years ago. And after 3.5 years, now I do have a stock portfolio of $230,000. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you my current stock portfolio update, the breakdown. I'll share with you my tips and tricks that help me to reach this milestone, and also now at this point what strategies I'll try to follow to grow my stock portfolio even higher. So if you are a new investor and you are looking for some advice, some tips, then this video is definitely for you. And also if you already start investing and you want to get some insights about some other person stock portfolio, then this video is also going to help, because in today's video I'm going to share all that nitty gritty details that I followed throughout these 3.5 years. So without further delay, let's start the video. All right, so I have logged into my Wealthsimple account, which I use for my stock investment. So at the very top, you can see my current stock portfolio value is almost $231,028. And here are some cool stats that I really want to share with you. That is, all time, it is up by 75% in 3.5 years, because if I go all the way back, I started in May 25 2022, so it's almost 3.5 years, and my portfolio has grown by 75%. In terms of monetary value, it is $99,181. So here you can see clearly the earning potentiality as an investor. So there is no bank in the world that will give this sort of return if you just put your money in a savings account. And with the high inflation rate, now there is no other way than investing. So if you really want to protect your hard-earned money, then you have to know like how to invest your money in the right stocks and how to grow your money, because other than that you will fall behind and you can't reach to your financial goals in this current situation. All right, so I'm in Canada. That's why I do have a TFSA account. TFSA stands for tax-free savings account. The best part about TFSA is that here the returns it generates, the returns is tax-free. So it's a great benefit. So if you are in Canada, please first max out your TFSA. Once you have a max TFSA, then you can look for some other options like FHSA, RRSP, or non-registered or personal account. So here I do have a few sub accounts. I do have TFSA, I have the FHSA. This is first home savings account. So if you are planning to buy your first home, and for that you can save your money under FHSA. FHSA also really great. It helps you to grow your money without any capital gains tax. So but there's a limit, there's a cap, but it's a great account if you are planning to buy your house in a upcoming few years, so you can go for it. And the RRSP is for the retirement savings account. I do have RRSP account, and besides that I do have a non-registered personal account, and finally I have also a crypto account where I'm holding mostly Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, so these are my few accounts, sub accounts in here. So uh, the TFSA has done great throughout the year. So if I click in TFSA here, you can see my TFSA is up by 141% so far within the 3.5 years. So this gain that I made, 141% gain, is completely tax free. So this is like I almost doubled my money under my TFS account. That's the TFSA. And beside TFSA, I recently this year I opened the FHSA because I'm planning to buy a house in near future. So here the limit is that every year you can contribute up to $8,000, and you can do it to 5 years. So you can in total contribute $40,000 under your FHSA, which can grow, and you don't have to pay tax on your capital gains. So it's a good account to grow your money, to pay your first home down payments. And the next one is RRSP. I haven't invested highly before under in RRSP. This year I started investing, so this year I have invested almost like I think $22,000 under RRSP, and I'm planning to do it more often from next year. And it's currently a little bit. In red side, it's minus 5.36%, but the way I have invested under here is I have invested under some more growth stocks like MSTR for Bitcoin ETF. I also invested under some AI stocks because I feel like under RSP, I do have a long time horizon, so that's why I really want to invest some under some really growth stocks, and it comes with some risk too. But guess what? I don't have any rush, so that's why I'm gonna play a little bit aggressive in here to grow my money under my RSP for the retirement. And beside that, I do have a non-registered account. Non-registered account is my personal account. Here I have invested heavily, and so far it has generated almost 71% return, and it's almost like 100k non-registered personal account that I do have. And beside that, I also do have some crypto coins under crypto portfolio. Here, mostly I have invested under my Bitcoin position and the Ethereum. Besides that, I do have some small coins here and there. It's just for some speculation. I really want to feel like I'm not left behind, so that's why I have invested under some crypto. So that's a quick update of my portfolio. So just one more thing I want to share with you, that that's an all-time return is this. Okay, that is great. So if you are thinking about what's the 1 year return, because it's 3.5 years return is that, so what could be the 1 year return? So if I click here one here, so in 1 year my portfolio has grown by 18%. So that means if I invested, if you think, to make things easier, like if I invested $10,000 1 year before under this portfolio, now it is grown by 18%. So it's great. In Canada and US, it's very hard to find a place or a bank or any kind of asset class that will return an 18% growth. So here, first of all, you are able to fight the inflation, high inflation, and also you are earning some extra money on your hard-earned savings. And guess what? If your money is not working while you are sleeping, you can't reach your financial freedom in this current situation. So that's why you really need to know how to invest your money. I'm not from the a background of any sort of investment background. I am an IT person. I mainly work on cloud computing and cybersecurity. But a few years ago, one thing hit me really hard. I was thinking about like how I can reach my financial freedom, because at some stage of my life I really want to take it easy. I really want to have my free time, but if I don't have a good amount of savings, then I can't do that. So for that, I started to think like, if I just put my money under my bank account, it won't grow that fast. So what should I do? Then I thought about like, yeah, I have to do the hard work. I really need to learn how to invest my money so that my money can grow. I really try to invest my money through banks, but guess what? There is no clarity. They won't give you the exact the numbers, like what reason your account is growing this slowly, what asset class they're investing. So when it comes to money, we have to be serious and we have to take the responsibility, and we have to really know the nitty-gritty details to be a better investor. All right, now the fun part starts. So now I'm going to reveal my top holdings, what specific stocks that I'm holding most. So as I already mentioned that I'm from IT background, so I feel like I know IT sectors better, way better than any other sector. So most of my holdings are related to tech. I'm more of a tech investor. So at the right side, you can see I have created a watch list. So what is a watch list? Basically, this is a group of stocks that I monitor very closely, because I believe that these stocks have the highest potentiality to go up in near future, and I'm holding those stocks heavily. So my biggest holding so far is, if I go in here, is Nvidia. So Nvidia is the leader of chip maker, and with this AI revolution, with this new era, Nvidia is doing great. So here right now you can see I am holding around here. Uh, so far I do have almost 100 shares of Nvidia, and 50 under TFSA, 33 under RRSP, and 10 shares under non-registered account, and 10 shares under FHSA. So that are my total holdings. And so in total, I am holding around like more than $20,000 of Nvidia shares, and the return potentiality. That's the important part in here. It's like if we see the 1 year return, in 1 year it has grown by 27%, but you'll be amazed by seeing the 5 years return. In 5 years, it has grown by $1,231. That is massive, massive return. So just imagine if you invested $10,000 5 years ago under this Nvidia, your money would have grown by like almost 1,000%. That's crazy. So here I just want to show you one very interesting thing. Like under TFSA, when I started investing 3.5 years ago, I bought just 5 shares of Nvidia, and then there was a 1 to 10 split, and I got now 50 shares of Nvidia. So my average cost of per Nvidia share was $13, and my total return is $8,831, which is like 1,191% of return. Like that's crazy amount of return from my investment. So if you can choose the right company at the right time, and if you purchase those companies, then it's a guaranteed return, and you can make a lot of money from this. So the only thing that gonna help you is that you really know the details of the company. You should have to have very strong reasoning, like why you are buying the shares. Just think about it. When you are buying a new phone, you are doing a lot of research. You are checking the specs, you are checking all the reviews. So that's just for $1,000 phone. So when you are doing investment with large numbers, with large money, why don't we take it seriously? Don't think about like what other people are saying, what their speculation. Do your own research so that you can be confident, because a stock can go up and down, but the thing is like when it is down, you should have to have the confidence that yeah, it will bounce back, because you do have your own reasons. You have a very strong understanding about the shares. So when it's down, you can buy more. That's the whole game of the stock market. So that's my one of the major holding. Beside it, I do have Amazon shares. Amazon is also doing great. In 5 years, it has grown by 45%, and I do have quite a few of Amazon shares in here. And beside that, I have also invested under some other names, big names like Google, Google PLTR, Tesla. So I do have all these tech shares under here. So here I'm gonna share one more very critical details in here. Beside a single stocks, it's always good to invest under ETF, like VFV. So VFV stands for Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. So a good question could be like, what is S&P 500 ETF? So it tracks the top 500 performing companies of US stock market. So if you invest like $100 under VFP, then this $100 will be distributed among these 500 top companies. So here you are managing your risk, and also if you're a new investor, this is a very good strategy. I started with VFP because here at the beginning you don't have to take it that much of a pressure to choose the perfect stock. You can diversify your portfolio investing under the VFP under ETF. So currently I'm holding almost like $50,000 of VFP shares, because I believe like the US stock market has always gone up in a longer time frame, and I am currently 32 years old, and I still feel like I do have a solid 15 to 20 years to invest under this stock market, and it will help me to grow my money faster. That's why I have invested heavily under VFP. So you should also do the same. Congratulations guys for reaching this far of today's video. Now I'm gonna share with you some tips and tricks that really helped me to build my stock portfolio, and generated almost 75% return in 3.5 years. I learned in a hard way, but I'm just gonna share that with you so that you can adopt some of the good strategies that I have learned throughout this time frame. Well, the first thing is that as a beginner investor, like when we start our investment journey, we feel like to reach these numbers, these big numbers, is almost impossible. At least I feel like that way. I started my investment 3.5 years ago, almost with less than $1,000. So I started with almost zero knowledge, but I had the understanding like I really need to know more about it, because I don't want to work throughout my whole life and just chase the salary for paying my bills. I really need to get out of this rat race. So once I started investing, then I started to learn more and a little bit more. Got a little bit more curious. Like, yeah, this is strategy. There is a problem like this. Then what's the better way? Then I started to learn from YouTube channels, from blogs, from books, and everything. And guess what? Like with the time that I invested, I think like this is the best investment that I have made with my time. And once you can see the results, like when your money starts growing, it become addictive. Like, and then you can see like the real power of compound. So my suggestion to you is that start small, don't hesitate, try to learn every day, try to do learn at least a small thing day by day basis, and after a year, after 2 years, it will grow and you'll have way more knowledge and you'll be more skillful. And with the investment strategy, well, every month when you pay, when you are getting paid, when you have your paycheck, first of all, separate the amount of money that you are planning to invest. Once you separate the money and put it under your stock investment portfolio, then use the rest of money to pay your bills and other necessary stuff. Because pay yourself first, pay for your future. So once you develop this skill, once you develop this habit, then you will see like after 6 months, after 1 year, you have stacked a good amount of money. With the savings, when the money will also grow from your investment, you will see the real power of compound. So that's the thing. And the second thing is that don't just follow the hype. Don't just listen to others when it comes to investment, because there are a lot of things in on internet. You can hear from Reddit, you can hear this one is the best stock, this is blah blah blah. But guess what? You are just taking risk with your hard-earned money. So you have to do your own research, spend some time, go through the company balance sheet, go through the economics, think about it. Like, yeah, you're investing it for a long term. I have done a lot of things. I have done day trading, I have done swing trading, I have done long-term investment. But guess what? The only way to build the real wealth is long-term investment. You have to think more than like 10 years of or greater time horizon, because it helps your money to grow. So just think about it. The stocks that I'm buying today, what will be the worth after 10 years? What are the reasons? Once you are all okay with this, then you buy those stock and just forget about it and try to add more when they're a little bit down, because you know the potential of those stocks. And if you're working in particular field, then just try to buy stocks on this particular on those field. Because if you want to catch all those hype companies, it's very hard to know about all the sectors. So the one that you are already familiar with, you can always do better, way better compared to other sectors. That's my suggestion for you. And the thing is like always reinvest everything. So when you buy some dividend stocks, then you should have to reinvest it. So your goal would be very aggressive to build a very solid portfolio, because once you reach a six-figure milestone, then things are pretty easy from that point, because you have a very good amount of money that can work for you even when you are sleeping. My last suggestion for you is that always take advantage from your tax-free accounts. Like if you're in Canada, you can use the max out the TFSA first, because here for your returns you don't have to pay any taxes. Then you can max out your FHSA, you can max out your RRSP, you can use all of these accounts. Once all are maxed out, then if you have some extra money, then you can go for the non-registered personal account. This way you can see like your money is growing faster, and you are not paying taxes on your returns, which can generate a lot of money. Just think about it. Like Nvidia, if you invested under Nvidia 5 years ago, and if you generated like 1,000% return from your investment, and you don't have to pay any taxes on that, how cool it would be and how fast your portfolio gonna grow. So just first max out those, and then you can invest under your non-registered personal account. After 3 and 5 years, now I am really amazed, like the power of a stock market, the power of compound growth. So I have been investing from 3.5 years, and I'm 32 years old. And my goal is by 40, I want to hit the sweet spot $1 million. And I did some calculation, like if I regular investment in the stock portfolio and buy some really cool stock that I feel like is good, and just ignore all the knowledge, then it's pretty doable. Like by 40, I'll have $1 million, and from there I can take it a little bit slow. I can relax a bit, because life is not all about just work. The most important thing about life is, like, the most important thing is the time. And if we are trading our time for money, I think this is the worst investment, worst use of your life. So that's why I believe, like, at certain age, like till 40, 45, we have to take life very seriously. We have to stack up some good cash with some good portfolio. Then after that, we really need to give ourselves some time for our family, so that we can really enjoy and can explore the real meaning of life. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. It means a lot for me, and our community is growing. And I'm planning to upload videos in a very regular basis about my financial strategy, about my stock portfolio, and also in this channel I will also share my insight, like how I am planning my upcoming years. So if you guys are interested on this, please like and subscribe to my channel, so that my channel can grow with you, and we all can reach to our financial freedom. So thank you so much, guys, and that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great and wonderful day.